This video will demonstrate how to set up an automated reply process from start to finish. We suggest you increase the playback speed a bit by clicking on the gear icon in the lower right corner of the video. This way, you can watch the video faster. First, let's understand the essential features of the system. Begin by opening the closing pilot Chatbot and log in to the system with your username and password. Then, click on Facebook and Instagram on the left to link our Facebook account. Before clicking Login with Facebook, you must open another browser to log in with the Facebook personal account you want to link. Once the personal account is ready, return to the closing pilot Chatbot and click Login with Facebook, and then click on Continue. Here, you can individually select which accounts to link. For instance, choose Instagram accounts by checking the box next to them. Afterward, click Next and select the groups you want to link. Only the groups you manage as an administrator can be selected. Once done, click Next. In the Page section, you can choose to select or import all the pages you manage. Alternatively, you can individually select some of the pages you manage by checking the boxes and clicking Next. Select Yes for all, then click OK to finish. In the future, if you create a new fan page or get added as an administrator and want to link those fan pages, you can repeat the process. Click Login with Facebook, and then click Edit Setting to check the newly added fan page, and they will be linked. You usually only need to do the login with Facebook linking process once, unless you change the password for your personal account. Afterward, you can directly access Bot Manager to create auto replies. If you share your account with employees or colleagues to help with the settings, they can log in to the closing pilot Chatbot and go to Bot Manager to make the changes. The login with Facebook linking process is primarily a one-time setup. Now, if we click on Bot Manager, we'll see that we don't have any pages yet. After importing the account, we need to go to our page and click Enable Bot Connection. After that, click OK, and the two circles will turn into 3, indicating that we have enabled bot connection. Next, we come to Bot Manager to start setting up the automatic replies. Every time you log in, you can go to Bot Manager and start creating the reply flow in Messenger. If later you need to import another Facebook account, you can log in with your other Facebook account in the browser. Then click on the Login with Facebook button again, and click on Continue to repeat the importing process. You will see you have imported one more account, and all pages under the new account will be listed here. You can switch to different accounts by clicking the account at the upper right corner. The main two functions in closing pilot Chatbot are Bot Manager and Comment Growth Tool. We will use Bot Manager to create auto-reply flows in Messenger. Then, we will use Comment Growth Tool to connect to the posts. Once users leave comments under the posts, we can link them to our Messenger. Now, let's start the setup process. Click on Bot Manager, choose the page, and then click Create New Flow in Bot Flow Builder. In this interface, we will set up individual reply post backs and then connect them. This page is mainly used for setting up automatic replies. First, in the Start Bot Flow, give the flow a name for your reference. Double-click in the title area and enter the title on the right side, then click Done. To create the first reply, we usually use text. Click once to draw a line and click again on the blank space. Different options will appear here. To input text, choose Text and enter the text on the right side. Click Done once you're finished, and your text will appear. Typically, for the first reply, we create a text and a button. To add a button, click once on Button. Then, draw a line by clicking once on the blank space, and a button will appear. Double-click on Button to input text above it. Your text will appear above the button. We need to select New Postback. The meaning of New Postback is to connect the existing flow to the next group of new replies, allowing us to continue sending reply content. After selecting New Post Back, click Done. Now, we can continue setting up the reply content after the button. To add a new flow, click twice on New Post Back and give it a name, which will be the name of the reply flow. This title is for our reference. After entering the title, click Done. Now we can start setting up the reply content for when the user clicks the button. Let's assume that we want to show a photo when the customer clicks the button. We can click once inside Postback, draw a line, click again to release, and then choose Image. While setting up, we can use the scroll mouse to zoom in or out for a better view. Now, I will upload a photo by clicking twice on Image, and then uploading the image on the right side. Clicking on the frame will allow you to select a photo from your computer. Once the image is uploaded, click Done, and the picture will appear. To arrange the settings, click Rearrange in the upper right corner. Now, we have added an image. Additionally, clicking on the blank space allows us to move the view to the desired location. Note that there are size limits for uploaded images, but you can compress them using a website, or send the photo to WhatsApp and then re-download it, and the size will be reduced automatically. After completing a set of settings, you can right-click to delete or copy it. For instance, if you click Clone, an identical copy of the image will appear, which you can then connect. You will see there are different options at the right corner of each postback. If you link with the next option, it means that the reply following next will be shown immediately after the previous one. We can click Save at the upper right corner after completing some part of the setting. To test the setup, select Trigger at the front, drag the trigger keywords to the canvas, and connect it to the Start bot flow. Enter a keyword, for example, test, and save it by clicking Save in the upper right corner. We can click on the fan page name right here to go to the Facebook page. Once you've set the keyword, you can go to your Facebook Messenger, type in the keyword, and the automatic replies will appear. To continue adding automatic replies, use the next option at the bottom right corner of the last set of content. You can then use the same method to add new settings for the next replies. If you want to set up a button that, when clicked, shows the next automatic reply, you can choose Button at the bottom right corner. However, you may notice that, besides Next, there is an option called Quick Reply. This option means that the button will disappear after the user clicks it, unlike Button, which remains visible and allows the user to click again. For continued setup, you can use Next to choose text and Button to add another button. Similarly, you can input text and choose an emoji by clicking on the emoji symbol in the upper right corner. You can also use the first name placeholder to automatically add the user's first name into your content. You can create a maximum of 3 buttons under an image or text, and set up different replies after clicking the button. By selecting New Post Back in Button, you can continue creating new groups of automatic replies, following the same process. Here, we can create a new reply group. After entering the button text, click Done, and then we can proceed to set the content for this reply group. Give a postback title and click Done to set up the next reply content. For example, if I want to design a video, I can open Video in this section, and then select Facebook Media. We can see there are 2 options here, Video and Facebook Media. The difference is if we choose Video, we must upload a video to the backend of closing Pilot Chatbot. However, we recommend using Facebook Media, because Facebook Media doesn't have a size limitation for videos. We can directly upload our video to Facebook's fan page, and then use the Facebook Media video URL to set it here. So, I will choose Facebook Media. After double-clicking on Facebook Media, I can paste the link to my Facebook Media content here. This method doesn't have any size restrictions for videos, so we encourage everyone to use Facebook Media. If they want to upload a video, you can upload your video to the Facebook fan page. Click on the dates and copy the post URL. After pasting the link, click Done and the video will appear here. While setting up, remember to click the Save button in the top right corner from time to time. Once you save, a success notification will appear in the bottom left corner, indicating that the settings have been successfully saved. If you encounter a warning when saving, check the settings here to find what's incomplete. The red boxes indicate that something hasn't been set completely, so you need to fill them out or delete them if you don't want to set them up. For example, the button has a red color frame, indicating that this button was not completed because no postback is attached to it. You can choose to delete it or create a postback reply for this button. If you want to set the same reply as the previous one, you can open the postback and choose the content. After selecting, click Save. If you can't find the postback ID you want to select while choosing the existing postback, it's possible that the postback was just created. In that case, save the settings, and then either refresh the page by pressing F5 on your keyboard, or click the refresh button on the window. After refreshing, the newly created postback will appear, and you can select it when connecting the postback. If you want customers to be redirected to an external link, such as a website or WhatsApp, you can use the web URL option. Enter the text you want to display, and then paste the URL in the web URL section. Click Done, and anyone clicking on this button will be directed to the URL you entered. In summary, when selecting buttons, you have several common options. New postback, create a new reply group. Postback, connect to an existing reply group. And web URL, redirect to an external link. The web view options below are for creating forms, and we'll cover that in a future tutorial. Important options are these few: new postback, and web URL. After entering the settings, click Done and then Save. Now, let's do a test. Go back to our fan page section and click Message. Enter the keyword, for example, test. When you click the button, you'll see 2 images first, followed by text and 3 buttons. These 3 buttons are the ones we set for this text. Next, if we click button 1 and button 2, a video will appear. Let's click button 1. Great! The video appears. Since button 2 and button 1 have the same postback connection, clicking button 2 will show the same video. So far, everything is set up correctly. Besides single images and videos, we can also upload multiple images. Now, we can select Next and choose Carousel. In Carousel, we can upload different images, and the user can swipe right to view different images. First, click Carousel. Then click Upload an image to upload different images in the Carousel section. The images can have a 1:1 format, square images. After uploading the images, give each image a title, then click Done. Now the first image will appear. Repeat the same process for the second and third carousel items, uploading different images. Under the images, you can set buttons. Double-click on button and enter the text you want to display. Then, choose button, and you can connect to a new reply group, an existing one, or an external link. I'll choose New Postback and click Done. Now, let's create a new reply group. In the Carousel section, you can select buttons or choose to display only images without buttons. If you want to delete the button under the carousel, you can right-click on the button and select Delete. Now we can save first and make a test. After clicking on button 1, you can see the carousel show up under the video. The first carousel item has a button, followed by another 2 carousel images without buttons. If we click on the button, the reply text is showing here. We can add up to 10 images in one carousel. If you have more than 10 images, you can create a new postback from a button and link to another new carousel. To add more images in the same carousel group, click on the items, and then a line will appear. This line will allow you to add more images. Alternatively, you can right-click one of the images and click on Clone to link it with the carousel item. Upload the image for each carousel item. Besides the carousel format for multiple images, we have another option, which is a single image with a button below it. Here, I can choose the card option. After clicking card, I can double-click here to upload an image and give it a title. Click Done, and below the image, there will be a button. I can set the following reply content in this button. Once I set it up, The card will look like this, with only one image and a button below it. However, Carousel allows us to upload multiple images. Besides images and videos, we can also upload audio. Here, we can choose audio and upload an MP3 file. After uploading, click Done and it's done. Now we have completed the creation of some important and commonly used auto-reply flows on Bot Builder. Next, let's explain how to connect these reply flows to our posts, so that anyone commenting below our posts will automatically trigger the messenger response. For this, we will use the Comment Growth tool. First, click on Comment Growth tool, and then Automation Campaign to enter this interface, where we can set up automatic replies for comments below our posts. The full page campaign is the setting of auto-reply comments for all posts on the entire page. On the right-hand side, you can see by latest post. If you have set the comment reply setting under this section, the system will use by latest posts to auto-reply to that specific post. At the beginning, we can choose Enable Page Reply under the full page campaign to set up auto-comment reply for the entire page. The first option is to decide what to do about offensive comments. We can choose to hide or remove certain keywords, and we can add negative keywords here. However, for this tutorial, we won't set it up. You can choose not to set it up if you prefer. Next, do you want to send a reply message to a user multiple times? We usually choose yes here. Do you want to enable comment? Reply means whether we want to auto-reply below the user's comment. We can choose yes here too. Do you want to like a comment by the page? Means we could auto-like each comment. You can choose yes. Do you want to hide a comment by the page? Is used to hide the comment after we auto-reply to the comment of users, so others will not be able to see the comment. Then, we have two options below. The first is to set generic message for all, which means that we will send an auto-reply, regardless of what comment users leave on our post. The second option is send a message by filtering word or sentence. Here, we can set the keywords that will trigger the automatic replies. The user has to type the keyword to trigger an auto-reply. Otherwise, the system will not send any auto-reply. In this example, I will set a common keyword PM as the keyword. You can also set your own keyword or just use generic message for all to reply to all comments, regardless of what comment users leave. If you don't need specific keywords and want to reply to all comments, you can choose generic message for all, and the text will appear without any specific keywords. You can create an auto-reply campaign name for your reference. It will not appear in the user's inbox. If you choose to send a message by filtering word or sentence, then you will have to set the keyword in the field of filter word here, for example, PM. If you want to add more keywords, you can use a comma after each keyword. The message for comment reply is the automatic reply below the user's comment. If you want to address the user by their name, you can click first name, and the system will read the user's name and address them accordingly. For example, you can enter something like "Thank you for your comment. Please check your inbox," because we will send a private reply to the user's inbox after the user comments on our post. The content of the comment reply here will appear under each comment. Next, we have select a message template for a private reply to send a private reply to the user's messenger inbox. Here, you can choose any previously created auto-reply flow to send as a private message. Click Create New Flow to create a new flow for private replies under the Bot Manager. For example, I will create a simple flow and give this flow a name by entering the title under Start Bot Flow. Go back to Comment Growth tool, and I can click on Refresh List to bring up the newly created flow I just set. After we select the private reply flow, anyone who comments on the post will receive your selected private message flow. Afterward, if you need another set of keywords to reply with a different auto-reply, you can also choose to click on Add More Filtering at the bottom right here to create another set of auto-reply. Once everything is set up, click Save and OK. Now, your full page campaign is ready. You can stop the campaign by clicking Stop Campaign if needed. Now, you can test your full page campaign by clicking your fan page name. Remember to switch your account to your private personal account for testing purposes. Just now we set the full page campaign, which means I will receive an auto reply by commenting on any post on the entire page. Now I leave a comment, and you can see I have received the auto comment, auto like, and private message. You can test again with another post. Just now I set the first auto reply as a simple text, but normally we will set a text and button for the first auto private reply message, so that our users can click on the button to trigger more information sent to their inbox. There is a limitation for the first auto reply message. Please only set one text and button for the first auto reply message that is directly linked with the auto comment campaign. If you set more than 2 different content in the first auto reply, the reply won't show correctly. This limitation only applies to the first auto reply. There is no limitation to the second reply onward. You can set as many reply contents as you want from the second reply onward. That's it. You have successfully set up your Flow campaign for automatic replies to comments below your posts.